You're telling me they built this brand around a guy who used to steal booze from them. Let's celebrate the guy for stealing from our business.
It was owned by somebody else at the time.
You heard it here, folks.
I know,
They
but
just bought it, now they're celebrating it. We do not condone thievery.
We don't condone thievery, but apparently they do.
welcome back to another 3 Bourbon Years. Today we are reviewing Larceny Barrel Proof A121.
Yes.
And there's a little bit of hesitation with this bottle amongst
Yes.
the 3 Bourbon Years.
We've tried a couple, haven't we?
We've tried and
some,
passed on a lot.
We've seen a lot of them, and we haven't really bought.
It was weird because we didn't see a lot last year, but they seem to be popping up everywhere this year.
Yeah.
What do we know about Taylor?
So we did barrel proof bourbon from Heaven Hill, one of our least favorite
Red
distilleries
flags.
of all time.
Red flags already.
We tend
Flags are being sent up.
we tend to like the Elijah Craig barrel proof stuff. We actually okay, sorry, I shouldn't have said our least favorite because we like Elijah Craig a lot.
Yes.
We think the small batch is great. The store picks are great
By itself.
by itself, right? But these barrel proof weeders, it's kind of rare to have a barrel proof weeder.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
why these
it's not common.
So these are kind of cool. This is last year's edition. So this is A121. So this was the first release of 2021, and it came out in January. And this one in particular is 114.8 proof, so that's 57% alcohol.
That's pretty spicy.
Pretty spicy,
Yeah.
and it's a weeder. I've heard that the releases in 2022 are actually really good, so honestly, we probably should have been buying those ones that we've seen.
Damn.
We just passed them
Are they
in
stronger?
May.
We did.
A couple in May. And, yeah.
Are they stronger? Are they higher proof than these, or are they,
They are.
like
I
lower?
think they're a little bit higher proof. Yeah, this one is
Okay.
one of the lower ones, so we'll see how it does. I haven't drank it in a while. So.
Well, Taylor pours, be sure to stick around until our try by deny.
Yeah.
We're going to try this bad boy, nose it, all those things, and let you know if she tried it at a bar or a friend's house. Should you buy it, or should you stay away from this bottle?
And that's our basic video structure, but
Yeah.
just letting you guys know, stick around,
And
check it out.
also subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, click the ding.
Click the dinger
Yeah, we do
and,
videos every Thursday, and
every Thursday, and also check out our Instagram at 3 Bourbon Years. So, all right.
cheers. Let's get into it.
Let's see how it is.
Color immediately is like textbook bourbon color.
Ooh.
You know, I wouldn't call it copper. It's a little lighter.
It's not. I mean, it looks darker in the bottle, I think, than it does in the glass.
Legs are kind of falling apart quick. She's tripping.
The skirt's very long.
She's tripping.
She's tripping.
If you didn't know, short skirt is a positive for Mitch for legs.
Short skirt, thick
longer,
legs.
Longer skirt means there's no legs.
Yep, no longer
Obviously,
skirt. You're
you
not
can
showing
see a
anything.
Person wearing a long skirt and see no legs.
I am digging the nose, but I'm getting a lot of ethanol.
Yeah, I agree. I'm getting mostly burn and like sweetness.
I have close to 0 legs on this.
Yeah, no, I don't know if
there's-
it's not because of the glass.
There's
or
a
anything,
little
is it?
bit, I guess. Yeah, it could be. This is our 4th bourbon of the night.
It's not very.
Okay.
Ethanol. I'm also getting a little musty basement, which I actually enjoy.
definitely.
There's a thickness in it.
We like the musty basement.
Yeah, for some reason it takes us home. I don't know.
Sleepovers back in the 90s.
Sleepovers when we're 8 years old and drinking whiskey.
The nose is pretty interesting. Like there's something there. It's not just sitting.
Is it cherry? I think I'm getting cherry. Am I getting? Anyone else getting any cherry?
Maybe
Is
a
it
little
vanilla?
bit.
Is it?
It's more vanilla to me.
Yeah.
There is a lot of ethanol in that nose, though.
But boy, I can't get my nose in very deep.
No.
I know Mitch can because this kid's crazy.
Ooh. Okay. No. Yeah. See it.
But take that as a warning.
Normally I can.
Okay.
I'm getting a little peanut shell. A little
Okay.
bit of that Heaven Hill.
Definitely some peanut.
Heaven Hill that I despise, but
Kind of
don't
like.
let it ruin it for me.
There's a little oak in there. It's not super oaky,
A
but
little bit of oak. They say it's aged like 6 to 8 years, I believe.
okay.
It's not super old.
Yeah, 6 to 8.
God. Yeah. I'm really struggling to get by that burn, but it's
Maybe a little caramel.
It's There's a little caramel, a little vanilla.
This reminds me of like a corn forward ethanol. Like,
yeah,
it's hard
it's-
to get in there and go, oh, I got.
It's weird though because it's like pleasant in its own way. It's not like some of the noses that are just overly burning. It's not like bad, but it's definitely like so strong that I can't.
I
can't pick any.
can't. I'm sitting here nosing. I can't get past
Yeah.
some oakiness and vanilla. Basic bourbon. Like there's no fruits in there,
Yeah, I
light or
agree.
dark. There's no tobacco.
There's nothing different
there's
that
no-
stands out. It's pretty typical of a weeder.
Let's see how it goes in the palate.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 Ooh. Okay, so I think it drinks hotter than 114.
Very upfront.
It lets you know that it's spicy.
The finish is fairly
I would say it's
medium to long.
medium long finish,
It's not short.
but up front, Mitch was right. Up front, it's all prickly, all
Yeah.
the tongue up front. And I think
That's
that's
a good way
just-
to put it.
I think it's just the wheat coming through.
Yeah.
To be totally honest.
It's like chomping on a cactus for a second. It's just
Yeah.
very, very pungent.
There's a little bit of that nuttiness. It does come through
Mm-hmm.
for me, but really, to me, it's a lot of caramel and brown sugar. In a good way.
I can't get past that ethanol. Like
It comes up your nose. It literally goes.
the nose follows through on
Yeah, definitely.
everything.
How much is this bottle? I think it's 50.
Yeah, I'd say probably 60. Like
60
$55, $60. I think it's right around the same price point as Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs, which are about.
Here's the thing:
60 to
we like
70.
a higher proof, and I do like although I'm not getting a whole lot of pronounced flavor and all these different profiles. I do like that it makes me feel a little alive. You know, like there's a little bit of like
something there.
a burst there of like.
I mean, to me, it's a lot of baking spice, and then there's like this wave of honey that comes over the baking
Oh,
spice
yeah,
at the end. It gets real delicate and light and sweet on the back palate, but on the front palate, it's all just baking spice
Yep.
and a little cayenne pepper maybe to it.
I did get like a little bit of like rye quality to it, but that's the wheat coming through. I think.
yeah, it's probably just the
The roof of my mouth is like numb
yeah.
because of the higher
Yeah,
proof. I think
there's definitely like a hint of paprika or like
there's
cayenne, like you said.
There's a little pepper.
Some kind of peppery spice.
right
to
up
it.
front, right? You
Yeah,
get that like
and it
rye.
could be that burn mixed with
Yeah.
like the rye kind of tasting notes, but
The nose is getting better too. I think.
It is a little savory, like that steaky, bacony savouriness.
Got
to
a little of
it.
that going
Yeah.
on. Absolutely.
it's weird because mostly I like high proof whiskeys because they're complex, but this is like pretty standard, a pretty typical
Typical
weeder.
bourbon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hitting above its weight, which
It is,
which can be a good
Yeah.
or bad thing.
I was just gonna say it's a 114.8,
Yeah.
and it feels like it's a 120.
Yeah.
when I drink it.
So I'm definitely interested. $60 is kind of
That's a good price.
a comfortable zone. I don't know. I'm kind of torn by this one. I don't know if you
Should we
guys
get
have
into
made
it?
up your mind.
Let's just get into it.
Yeah.
Try by tonight.
You have to go first. I need some
You
time
got
to
some
think.
time to think. I don't
I need to
want
I need to
go
mull it
first.
over.
Let's hear it.
I
I'm
think
curious.
I know. I think I know.
You've decided? Okay.
So, here's the thing. How much? What's retail?
60.
60.
We're saying 60.
Okay.
Let's look it up.
I'll double
Let's
check
just make
really
sure.
quick.
This
Just
is-
keep talking.
This is important.
So, before price has a factor here,
Yes.
and I'm gonna wait for him until, but I'm gonna start talking. So, I like. Again, we've talked about this time and time again on our channel. I like a bourbon that makes me feel something. I don't want to just drink a bourbon to drink. Like I've said this before. We enjoy bourbon to sip on, to get a buzz on, all those things.
Yeah.
But I don't want to drink a bourbon that just is. It tastes like water.
Just
It's
bland.
dull. It's bland.
Yeah.
This made me feel something. And
Rocked you a little?
although I would say in terms of our saying, what do you got?
MSRP's 50.
That's a
You're
big
right.
factor.
You're right.
So we always talk about our little filing cabinet, right? Like
Yeah,
we
oh,
talk
yeah.
about like the Calumet, the Woodford Batch Proof, all these where you're like sifting through, like you have to come back to it because there's so many flavors and scents and nose things happening. For $50, I think I'm a buy, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It made me feel something,
Yeah.
and I like a burn. I want to feel like I'm alive.
I love how you hate to say it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You are so torn. It's
Again, in terms of like individual, like I found cherry, I found apricot. It doesn't have that.
It's not like super complex bourbon.
You're not going to get a
Right.
super complex layers of flavors and profiles and
But
things.
it's
But
$50. Are you even
for-
really looking for
right,
Yeah.
for $50, I'm getting a medium to long finish.
Yeah.
I'm feeling something in both the nose, the flavor, and then a Kentucky hug. I don't know. For $50, I think this is a great pickup because you're in an awkward state. We always talk about like that 50 to like 60 and beyond. Like you're in that awkward stage of is it worth it or not?
Right. And a lot of them aren't.
Yeah.
That's
And a lot of them aren't.
There aren't. Yeah.
a lot of
very
them
much
are
so.
not worth
Well,
it.
compare
at
this
$60.
to other Heaven Hill products. Their Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond.
Is
This blows
trash.
that
Same price almost.
out of the
right?
water. Yeah.
That
So
bottle's trash.
I picked this up over that all day long.
Yeah.
So
I can go next.
Yeah, you want to go? Okay.
I mean, you kind of cemented my
yeah.
my pick too. It's I'm gonna be a buy. Yeah, I honestly didn't want to buy it either.
We are hating on these guys so bad, and they're making good juice.
I bought this one, and honestly, I've hated on it. Every time I've tried it for the past couple of months, I've been like, it's okay. But then when you break it down to the terms that you did, where it's like, okay, price, you get this really good nose. There's a little bit of that Heaven Hill nuttiness. It hits above its weight. It hits above its weight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of got all these things at $50 compared to some other bourbons that are at like 60, 70, and also at 50 that don't have the same aspects, right? And honestly,
that's true.
I'm just upset that we didn't buy the other one.
Because
like what were we thinking?
I know.
$50
We're passing up on some
proof.
good ones,
and it's a weater. How many weeders out there are barrel proof? Right?
Exactly.
No, I mean there's Maker's Mark.
Oh yeah,
the releases. Those are. I mean
the FAE.
Yep, that's all weeded. The 46 cast strength. That's a weeded. The Weller full proof.
Old Fits.
Old Fits. So I mean. Honestly, and those are a lot more expensive.
Old Fits is crazy. It's not even in the same ballpark.
Maybe not retail.
Retail like $100.
Weller and Makers are going to be somewhere similar in price retail. The Makers Mark special releases, but the Old Fitzgerald is going to be much higher. And then secondary, of course, is bonkers on some of those. But no, I'm a buy. Go ahead, Mitch.
All right. So I was.
I feel like we always influence him to like.
No. So okay.
Be honest.
So no, I know. I don't know. I was leaning towards try, and then the more I thought about it,
come over to the dark side.
It didn't really make sense to like call this bottle a try. How is this bottle a try? It's $50. It's not. It's if you see it, why would you be like, nah, I'm gonna pass and wait till I see it in a bar or something? Why would you do that?
You can't even do that. Yeah.
This bottle's a buy,
right?
Because
of the price point.
Well, not only the price point, but because there aren't many like it. There, like you hit what I was gonna get at was the only competition that this bottle has is Maker's Mark. Truly, especially at that price, because it's a weeder.
And you're not finding Wellers.
You're not finding Weller.
You're not gonna get the full proof.
Yeah. No, and if you find a Weller for a good price, okay, but there's nothing like this. I think you need to go out and buy one. It's $50. It'll give you a good, strong, barrel strength wheat flavor for whiskey. Yep. It's got good flavors, and on top of it, they come up with multiple batches each year that each have different proofs, different flavors. So like. It's something to be excited about. So I think we passed up on some we shouldn't have.
I feel like Heaven Hill, like we kind of hate on it because of
their Bottled and Bond.
Angels Envy.
Angels Envy.
It's tough because like their bad stuff is bad, right?
But their good stuff.
But we gotta look at them like Jim.
Great.
We gotta look at them like Jim because we hated on Jim and now we love Knob Creek. Well, same thing here. We don't like Angels Envy. We like Larceny.
This and some Elijah Craig stuff. Like over here, you can keep the Heaven and Hill and the.
You almost had to look at it.
The Angels Envy.
They're different brands,
right?
I want to actually try Larceny Regular too, because that's still a weeder.
I have Larceny Regular, and
that was one of my first.
It's prop whiskey. Yeah. I use it when we take pictures of things filled. I just take the Larceny and pour
it's a $20
Wilson
trace. Yeah. There's plenty of other things to have for $20.
But man, I'm glad that we did this now and that we tried this because now I think in the future when we see these bottles, there's no way that we're gonna pass up on them, especially at $50. I mean,
we need to look at Elijah Craig Barrel Proof and do one of those on the channel too, because
we haven't done one.
We haven't done any of those. So. We'll get there. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. What's your favorite Larceny pick? Have you tried any of the 22s yet that we passed up on? Maybe you can yell at us in the comments.
Don't be a
moron.
regret it.
Yes, don't pass up on these. Great value, good opportunity to try some good stuff. Check out the rest of our videos on our channel. We're posting videos every Thursday. We're doing a bunch of crazy hitters. We're doing some nice 3-bottle reviews now too, which we're going to keep doing, which I think people like. So. Stick around. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next.
All for one and one for all.
Cheers.